An opponent change in the last week. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I'm fighting Cage Contenders October the 20th in Belfast at the King's Hall, I think it is. Originally I should have been fighting Liam Shannon. Liam Shannon basically tore his hip flexor last week, and they changed my opponent on Wednesday to a guy called Connor Cook, who's Antrim's middleweight boxing champion, 2 times world kickboxing champion. He's had a few MMA fights, and he's willing and he's up to fight me. So it's a job. Whoever they put in front of me, I'm willing to take the fight and fight on. That's how I got my name, the Gladiator.
Yeah. Now, with the last minute opponent, and I suppose this isn't the last minute. It's 3-4 weeks out. Does it affect how you train at all, or were you just mindset on fighting anybody?
When I got the phone call, and John Ferguson said to me, listen, Liam Shannon tore his hip flexor. I was a bit disappointed because at the time he didn't have an opponent for me, and I was like, I've put in, 8 weeks of hard training, getting punched in the face, kicked, running roads, all kinds of stuff, swimming, everything, and to get that phone call, you think your heart sinks. It's like gutted, but within a few hours, he said he'd try his hardest. Within a few hours, he'd got me a new opponent, which is obviously Connor Cook. Connor Cook stepped up. Big respect to you, Connor. Good luck on October the 20th. And yeah, he's like myself. He'll take a fight, and he sees it as a big opportunity because I'm a big name, and he can get his name out there by fighting me. Which good luck to him.
You were saying earlier on in the interview, you were saying that you're now traveling to gyms, training, that you've closed your own gym down, and there must have been a lot of sort of pressure and stress when you've got a business as well as fighting. How rejuvenated do you feel at the moment?
Closing my gym down, and I've got my own promotion as well. I got injured 3 years ago when I was fighting in Cage Rage, and I fought Mariusz Jaromski, so I took an injury to the ankle in that fight. And then I got offered a title shot if I beat Ross Mason the second time. I fought Ross Mason, and I got my title shot against Shay Mills, who's now in the UFC.
Yep.
And Shay got injured the first time, pulled out. We rescheduled it for December 2008, and then Elite XC went bust into Cage Rage with him. I lost my contract. I went and got my injury seen to, and it was a 3-year rehabilitation, 2 operations and rehabilitation, which then I came back in the game. I fought Dean Hammersinger straight, come in. He was ranked number 2 in the country. It was a tough fight, and it took me a while to try and blow the cobwebs out, get rid of the ring rust. I still had my gym then as well, and I was still promoting. And I've had to I started losing all love for the sport. I started resenting MMA, to be honest, because I was going to my gym, wasn't making no money at my gym because there's so many wannabe fighters out there now that see all the glitz and the glam, the UFC and all the big shows, but they don't see all the preparation and the hard work that goes in behind the scenes. And it was a constant uphill, down, economy, and it was stressful. I had problems with my relationship, problems with depression, and I decided, what am I going to do with myself? I can't keep doing this, it's killing me. I wasn't enjoying coaching anymore at my gym. I wasn't enjoying training. I lost all the love for MMA. I kept losing, and I've got skills. I know I've got skills. I've proved it, and I train with some of the best fighters in the world, and I believe in myself again now. I closed the gym down, stopped promoting now at the moment. I should have been doing 1 December this time, but I've decided, no, I'm going to put it on hold because I can go back to promoting whenever I want. GP UK, Night of the Gladiators is my promotion. We were on the 12th show. It would have been the 13th show, December, but no, I decided to close my gym, sell all my stuff, because I was attached to my stuff and my things, and I didn't want to give in. I felt like I still had to work at it, but it was the best thing I ever did. As soon as I closed the door and I got rid of it, within 2 weeks all my stuff went. I sold everything. I got quite a bit of money back for all my stuff, and I just felt a relief. I felt like a massive weight had been lifted off my shoulders. I got offered a job in New Zealand, went out to New Zealand. That changed my life. That was like a life-changing experience. I learned a lot about myself. And I realised that I still got the skills. Somebody paid for me to go all the way around the world to coach in their gym, you know, and I started believing in myself, because when you've got your own gym, you get stuck in a little hole, and you kind of like, you get complacent, you know, you're top dog, you know, that kind of stuff. And yeah, closing the gym down, it's freed me up now to train in other people's gyms, to get coached by other people, you know, and not to have any stress. You know, I turn up, I coach at Gym Combat in Nottingham, I coach at Mayhem MMA on a Wednesday in North Wales, Colwyn Bay. And it doesn't matter whether there's one person on the mat, I get paid, you know, so I haven't got that stress, you know what I mean? And it isn't like I'm fighting for the wrong reasons. Before I was fighting for the money. I come off the UFC, you get used to big paychecks, and then you come down and then people want to pay you peanuts. They want you to fight. So I kind of like lost the love, the stress, got rid of all that now, and I found the love again now. I'm loving training, I'm loving learning, I'm loving coaching, and I'm loving sparring. I've got our love back to fight more than I ever have, and yeah, it's just the best thing, man.
Is it fair to say that we could, over the next sort of 18 months, see the best Ross Pointon we've ever seen?
There's no cut about it, man.
We're going to.
Yeah, you know, I want to win, and it isn't about the money.
No.
You know, I'm paying my bills now through coaching and doing one-to-ones. You know, I'm concentrating more on doing privates as well, and that's where I'm making me money now. Which there's no overheads. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, it's really exciting, because before I got paid, I used to fight for nothing. I used to fight because I loved fighting, and I loved testing myself and competing and putting my skills that I was learning into action. And all that went, and it started being about the money, about paying the bills, and now it isn't for the wrong reasons, it's for the love.
It's amazing, because when you sit here and listen to you talk, you can hear that in your voice. What does that mean for any opponents that you've got coming up?
You better watch out, man, because like, I'm back, mate, I'm telling you. I'm no joke, you know, I want this more than ever. You know, 150% committed, my mind, body and soul.
I just want to say thank you ever so much for taking the time to, after you finish coaching, to sit and chat with us. I want to wish you the best of luck in the future. But is there anybody you want to give a shout out to? Anybody you'd like to give the thanks? And if you give that straight to the camera.
I'd just like to thank, obviously, my coaches, SBG Mainline, Carl Tanswell, Braulio Steamer at Gracie Bar Birmingham. These guys have helped me out a lot. There's a lot of guys around the world that I've learned a lot of stuff off as well, you know, AKA and Chocolate Dahl, and there's big names, man, you know. The list is too long, but Nash, obviously, for giving me a job and believing in me, Team Mayhem, and Colwyn Bay, obviously them, and the people that train with me and support me, and my fans. You know, my fans, I'm fighting for the fans, not for me. Obviously I am fighting for me, but I'm fighting for the fans as well. You know, keep supporting me, and you're going to see, man, I'm going to turn it around, you know.
It seems to me like the MMA world is going to see a Ross Pointon they've never seen before. Thank you ever so much again for your time. I appreciate it. It was a pleasure.